Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. The very essence of romance is uncertainty. Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women have a more subtle instinct. What they like is to be a man's last romance. Who, being loved, is poor. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. The heart was made to be broken. One should always be in love. That is the reason one should never marry. A kiss may ruin a human life. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. The only way to get rid of a temptation is to yield to it. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. Ambition is the last refuge of failure. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. The true perfection of man lies not in what he has, but in what he is. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing worth knowing can be taught. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. The aim of life is self-development. To realize one's nature perfectly, that is what each of us is here for. A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. There is only one thing in life worse than being talked about, and that is not being talked about. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live, it is asking others to live as one wishes to live. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. No great artist ever sees things as they really are. If he did, he would cease to be an artist. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. I can resist everything except temptation. I can resist everything except temptation. I have nothing to declare except my genius. I am not young enough to know everything. The very essence of romance is uncertainty. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. It is through art, and through art only, that we can realize our perfection. Anybody can make history. Only a great man can write it. Memory is the diary that we all carry about with us. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. The difference between literature and journalism is that journalism is unreadable and literature is not read. I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying.